Hello everyone, this is John from Watercolor John. I have another video for you today. Today we're going to look at what I carry with me every day. It's not just when I go out to Brookfield Zoo or the Arboretum or wherever. I don't leave the house without it, and that is my watercolor travel sketch kit. So I'm going to show you some stuff that I carry, and you're going to notice that I don't carry a lot. Basically, I subscribe to the theory, less is more. So I just have as little as possible of what I need. So the first thing, is going to need a bag to carry it in. And this bag is going to look a little grungy and old, and that's because it is. I bought it actually at Brookfield Zoo about 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say. And it's perfect for what I do. Show it to you here. That's all it is. Got a nice main pocket up here. Got a little one back here that I don't really use for much. The zipper kind of fell off of it. I have a little flap over and then another decent sized pocket here. This thing, I forget. At the time, I think it was like $30 at Brookfield Zoo. And like I said, it's 4 or 5 years old. It's really strong. I mean, it holds together good. I've had it and gotten caught in the rain many times. It's not advertised as water repellent, but nothing inside of it got damaged or wet or anything. So this thing is perfect. I sling it over my shoulder. I got my arms free to do whatever I want, drive, hike, whatever, and life is good. So the next thing we need when you're watercolor sketching is watercolors. So here is my watercolor box. And here is my paints that I just put in this brand new box. I had an older one and I broke it by running over it with my car by mistake. Yes, I did, I know. But anyways, this is my favorite box. I've got a couple of tin boxes, like from Prima Confections and a couple other places, and even the higher end Schminkas and Senneliers. I don't like the tin boxes. I don't like the colors moving around. I don't like the pans moving around. This is a nice heavy duty plastic case that keeps all your paints good, and it's not going to get damaged unless you run over it with a car. I do have 18 colors in here, actually 17 colors plus white. And if you watched any of my videos, you know I use white. And I have a variety. I've got 1 or 2 Old Holland. I've got about 5 Daniel Smith. I've got a couple Sennelier, and I've got some Prima Confections. And I wasn't using the Prima Confections for a while, even though I liked the colors and the vibrancy. But when they started coming out with their light fast ratings to where they actually are light fast, most of them, I started incorporating them more in what I do. So here are my watercolors. Nice sturdy box. Everything is cool. The next thing is my sketchbook. This is the one I am working on now. I just started it. I barely got only a couple of pages in it. And basically, it's a Strathmore, it's a soft cover landscape mode. It's got, I believe, 48 pages. You can, it's got the watercolor on both sides. And it was cool because these things are normally $19.99, and Hobby Lobby, for whatever reason, was clearancing them out, and I paid like $5.94 for it. And they had 3 left, so I bought all 3. I have some Stillman and Burns sketchbooks, and I have one other one that I'm not sure the name. It's just a generic one that I use. But this one so far I like a lot, and this is the one I'm carrying with me at the moment. And this is a little darker background, so we'll go next to what I carry for brushes and stuff. I've got 2 water brushes that I have here. These are both Aquashes, I believe. I'm not sure how you pronounce them, Aquash. And I believe it's by Pentel. It's got a small and a medium. I absolutely love these water brushes, even though I'm not a huge water brush fan. It's good for convenience. But these are the only 2 I found that I like or will use at all, actually. They're easy to fill with water, unlike some that you got to squeeze and hold underwater, which is not easy to do if you're out somewhere. And the other thing is, they're real good about using gravity, just holding your brush and having enough water come out without just pouring out. So it holds the water well, and it doesn't go through it really quickly. So these are, in my opinion, the best that I've found. I won't use any other water brushes. And then I've got a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen, waterproof. And then I've got a gel pen. And I forgot where I got the gel pen from. I think I got it at Blick. And it's a white gel pen if I need highlights or something that the white opaque white that I have in my tray doesn't work. You never know when you want something a little finer. Then I've got, just in case I decide, I prefer regular brushes as opposed to water brushes, and depending on where I'm sketching, I can use both. So sometimes if I'm standing at the Lions exhibit at Brookfield Zoo, I need the water brush because it's just more convenient. When I can sit down at a table or on the grass or something, then I'll use my regular brushes. And this is just an old, I don't even know what kind it is. It's Simmons brush, I think it was to make. And I cut the ends of the fan off, and it's a bristle brush. And I use this for a lot of my foliage and blending and stuff. And then this 3-pack I got of Raphael Precision travel brushes. Hope you can see them real well. Let me see if I can get that a little better for you. There you go. And I got a round, a filbert, and a real small round. These are awesome. They're synthetic. They were 20 bucks at Hobby Lobby, minus the 40% off coupon. I thought it was like 12 bucks. There's got a real nice spring to them, so it holds some water, not like a natural watercolor brush, which is good for me because I prefer a little more pigment than water anyways in the way I paint. And these things are my preference when I paint anywhere, actually, let alone the field. But I want to be prepared just in case. So those are all my brushes. And then, of course, you're going to need paper towels just in case. So I bring by a couple of paper towels. And I don't carry a lot because, and I wish I can remember this lady's channel. She came up with an idea that she does when she sketches watercolors outside. And I saw it and I had to run out and buy one. She uses a wristband instead of paper towels. And I looked for wristbands and I couldn't find any until I found what they call a wrist towel at Walmart. And it was like $1.94, okay? Wrist towel. Look at it at your Walmart. It will change the way you paint outside. This is it. Our normal wristband is only about like this. This is a wrist towel. So basically it's easy. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit already. You're out there sketching, you're holding it, whatever. You don't have to hold a paper towel. You don't have to keep it in your fingers between your sketchbook and your paint or whatever. And you just wipe it on here. If it gets dirty enough, you could turn it inside out and then throw it in the wash. And for $1.94, I bought 2 of them. So I've got this and I've got paper towels in case I spill something. But this is all the paper towels that I carry with me. Let's see, I'll put these down here. And then the next thing is, if I'm going to use regular brushes, I need a water thing. This I got at Michael's. I want to say it was $1.50 or 94 cents or something. Just a little bit of water it holds, and it's a real good watertight cap so it can fit in my bag without any problem. And that's for using my regular brushes. And then this is my water bottle I found at Hobby Lobby. This was like a 2-pack for $3. And what I bought this for was this. This little spout here fits perfectly into the water brush. So I just have to put it in, take a little squeeze, and I fill up my water brush in seconds instead of messing around like I used to do. And it also holds enough water where if this gets too dirty, I can just replace the water with this, and not worry about if I'm carrying extra stuff or not. And since it all fit in that small bag, I'm not worried about it. So then the next thing I carry, it's nothing to do with art, is my eye drops for my dry eye and my Swiss Army knife my mom got me for St. Nicholas like 12 years ago. That comes in handy almost every day. So this is everything I have in my sketch bag. So now I'll put it all together and show you how well it fits in there. Okay, so all my brushes, my pens, and everything else goes in this one pocket here. And the wristband goes in there. And in this pocket, the main one, I've got the sketchbook, I've got my watercolor paint, I've got my paper towels, my spare water, my spare water in the bottle, That zips up real nice. And then in this little side pocket here, I put my dry eye drops, my Swiss Army knife, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is it. So I just sling this over my shoulder. It only weighs a couple of pounds, 2-3 pounds at the most, even with the extra water in there. And it is absolutely a joy to take around anywhere. So when you're going out to sketch, there's some people that bring a ton of stuff in big bags. And if that's what you want, that's great. Do what makes you happy and takes care of what you need. But if you can, less is more. Get away from taking everything and just what you need instead of what you may need. They're sketches, they're not finished paintings that you do in the field, so they don't have to be perfect. They just have to be your own interpretation of what you saw that you take back to your studio. So once again, and you're gonna hear me say this with paintings and everything else, less is more, and please start doing some sketching outdoors. It's a lot of fun and you'll learn a lot, and it's a great way to enhance your skill. So you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.